Nggak ada Bikani. I hope was that boy.
Hoekom is hy so?
Dis op 'n voorpenis die voorpenis dik was dik.
Is jy lief vir hom?
Ja, ek lief hom, maar nie gevaarle.
Hoekom? Hoekom is jy lief vir hom?
Nou, ek lief hom soos my kinders man.
Hello everyone, Karen Marick here from the Cartels Protection Association, and you're watching Coffee with Cartels, a program we very proudly put together during lockdown to keep in touch with you, to show you the incredible work that we do, and also to show you where your donations are going to. So please turn your likes and shares into rands and cents. No donation is ever too small or too big. Folks, that was Bongani with Caesar Boy, a responsible owner who signed over Caesar Boy during lockdown as the owner wanted to give him a better life as he was struggling with fetlock issues. And Caesar Boy became rather infamous at the R&R for biting Dr. Lauren while trying to geld him. Folks, we need to increase our donor numbers and try to reach over 10,000 Facebook followers to gain more exposure on what it is that we do. So please invite all your family, friends, and colleagues to our page. Today's lineup, we'll be talking about our approach to proper nutrition. We continue to help with feed assistance and Annabelle and her foal Applejack that was almost not meant to be.
Môre meneer Grouders, hoe gaan dit?
Gaan nog goed mevrou.
Met wie's meneer vandag hierso?
Ek is eintlik hier met Liska mevrou.
En Mishka is Beauty se baba.
Ja, eintlik die jongste een mevrou.
Sy is die jongste van jou drie. En wat is Mishka se gunsteling kos? Wat eet sy graag?
Ek gaan klank kos is eintlik die misering mevrou. Dan gee ek die meel en die oudste en dan gee ek hy malassa en mix kos.
Okay. Okay, wat kry hulle vir treats? Die wortels.
Oh ja, mevrou, ek gee eintlik die wortels, ja mevrou.
Okay. En die ander twee, wat hou hulle van om te eet?
Fire, net so liever hy kos vir die misering, vir die wortel, vir die oudste en vir die meel is hy ook lief toe.
Sy. Lekker drink sy. Kossies. Sy staan net en eet, hè? Sy's lief vir eet.
Ja, mevrou, al drie. Hulle wil jou dag eet. Maar ek gee hulle so jou dag kos, mevrou.
Dis goed.
Airie. Maar ek maak toe, mevrou, ek gee my so bitsie. As jy wat hulle so mooi hou, mevrou.
Is reg, dis hoe hulle moet eet.
En dan gooi ek nou die soorte kos.
Thanks, Marika. That was awesome. And that was Ayman Tiller, who features quite regularly with Mishka. He is the one that has a no-shoe policy and also one of our really, really good owners. And hopefully soon down the line, you're going to meet his other horse, Fire, which is, as everybody says, he's always on fire. Folks, as most of you know, we heavily subsidize the feed at the clinic, and it is our most costly monthly expense. But for the horses to be on the road, they need proper nutrition. Owners come to our clinic daily to buy feed, and for those that live far away from the clinic, we deliver daily to those outlying areas.
Wat is die vol se naam?
Mynie.
Mynie.
Hier sage apa.
You're not going to remember all the names, but Hoe oud is sy nou?
3 weke.
Oh, mama.
Oh, that's adorable. Oh my goodness. Ernest had 2 working horses, and unfortunately, one died in a car accident. Manny, also a working cart horse, has a foal and cannot work for the next 6 months, which compromises Ernest's income. So, this is just one case where we continue to help with feed assistance when the owner is struggling. No horse will go hungry while we are there. And that is where you come in, our donors. What makes us accountable to our donors is paramount, folks. Every single interaction with the horse, be it feed, checking on condition, shoes, home visits, it's accounted for, and every detail is noted on our information management system. So we can continuously measure the impact of our approach with our management and evaluation framework. We can tell you which horse bought what, when, and how much. The next slide, or this slide, will show you what I mean. You can see that in March, 93% of the owners came to buy feed, 80% of horses were acceptable body conditions. So all these things get recorded and put into our management and evaluation framework. And as you can see, this is the kind of information we gather daily for our monthly stats to show you, our donors, once again, what and where your money is going to. Up next, the story of Annabelle. The story of Annabelle is a real one, and unfortunately, one we have to face from time to time. Annabelle arrived at the R&R very pregnant. After being there for a while, for some reason, she developed severe colic and was trucked immediately to the Blue Cross, where we discovered she had a huge impaction. The vets did everything possible for her and her unborn foal. About an hour before we had to make a life and death decision, as a vet bill was staggering at the time, she finally passed the blockage, as you can see in the top right. We actually don't manage how she actually passed that. It was very, very clear that poor Annabelle had quite a few plastic bags stuck in her gut for a very, very long time. Annabelle peacefully gave birth back at the Recovery and Rehabilitation Center, where little Applejack was born. Annabelle found a loving home, and sweet and naughty Applejack is still at the R&R waiting for his forever home. What a lovely story.
Folks, if you've just tuned in, you are watching Coffee with Cart Horse. We are streaming live on Facebook, on Instagram, no, not on Instagram, on LinkedIn and on Glitch. So if you have any friends on any of those platforms, please let them know. And remember to like and share. We really need as much exposure as we can get. And as you can see in this slide, just 100 Rand will help us provide 5 bales of oat hay for a working cart horse. Yep, just 100 Rand. And please remember to reference your donation, coffee, so that we know that you heard about it on the show.
Thanks, Marika. And up next, I thought this story was very fitting after our last week's story about Conwyn, who picked up an injured dog in the road when no one else would. These 2 young brothers from an informal settlement in Philippi came to the rescue of a little dog that had been hit by a car and was lying on the side of the road. The brothers suspected that she had a broken leg, so before finding something to carry her in, they fitted a crude splint made from what appeared to be a disposable nappy and duct tape to her injured leg. Excuse me. They grabbed an empty bag and slid her in, making sure that she was comfortable and could breathe, before they gently slung the bag over their shoulders to carry her to the vet. They took turns carrying her, as she was not small, and as soon as they got to Animal Welfare Society, the dog was treated immediately and had indeed broken her leg. What a stunning story to read, and I am sure the brothers were rewarded for their kindness and quick thinking.
It is a lovely story indeed. And kindness and love is what makes the world go round. So this is the difference you can make in a horse's life. This was Makanda when he first arrived at the R&R and what he looked like just after a while with a lot of food and a little bit of TLC. So please don't forget to reference your donation and remember to send us your contact details so that we can send you your Section 18A certificate. Or sometimes Karen just likes to pick up the phone and chat to donors. That's her favorite part of the day.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Marika. Folks, if you've missed any of our interesting programs, you can still access them on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. There is something for everyone. And you can see firsthand where your much needed donations are going to. That's all for today, and see you again on the 4th of May. Be safe and take care.
Bye-bye.